More cricket now. Elections for the executive positions at Cricket West Indies are less than a month away and the race is heating up. Former Windies team manager Ricky Skerritt will challenge incumbent President Dave Cameron. Skerritt was nominated by the cricket boards in the Leeward Islands and Trinidad and Tobago. Now, Wade Gibbons is joining us now to talk about the elections. He is of the view that Dave Cameron, based on his record, based on his performance, deserves another term in office, and he believes that that's the way the delegates who are eligible should vote come election day. Wade, thank you for joining us. Good afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Good. Make the case for Dave Cameron to get another term in office at a time when some people believe that where leadership style is concerned, where the performance of a CEO is concerned, and where the empowerment of those around him who have titular posts, who have been duly elected to perform certain functions, but who they say have been undermined by Dave Cameron. Now, amidst all that, make the case for the Jamaican to serve another term as CWI boss.
Okay, thank you. First, let me state from the outset, I have never met Dave Cameron personally. I do not know the man, but my assessment of him is based on what I read and what I see in terms of his performance over these last few years. And based, because there's no bias, I have no bias for or against him. My opinion of Mr. Cameron is based on fact, right? And what I have seen during the time that he has been in charge of Cricket West Indies, I think he deserves to continue. I think personally that is about the best thing that we've had in terms of leadership of Cricket West Indies, and this is based on a number of factors. Let me go through a list of them. There was a time in West Indies cricket where basically, in terms of our top cricketers making a living from cricket, that unless you ascended to the test team, the international players made something out of the cricket, a living out of the cricket. Under Mr. Cameron's stewardship, right? More than 100 first-class cricketers now make a living from West Indies cricket, regional cricket, the professional league, and that is a feather in his cap. I also think that during his tenure, in a situation where sponsorship has not been exactly falling over each other to support West Indies cricket, that he has still managed to maintain all of our domestic tournaments at a high level. He has recently, I understand, negotiated sponsorship. I also find that over the last few years that there is optimism in terms of where our cricket is going. Our cricket has been in the doldrums since 1995. Basically, if I can trace the deterioration in our cricket, and I can put that to 1995, where we lost that series against Australia. But within the last 2 years, despite some defeats, there is a sense of optimism under this man's leadership. Right? We have a situation where more age group cricket is being played across the Caribbean under his tenure. Right? And if you look at some of the negatives about Mr. Cameron, I think a lot of it is personal. We have some regional leaders. We have some, I call them quasi-intellectuals, who browbeat Mr. Cameron. I don't think based on his administrative acumen, because I don't think his administrative acumen can be questioned. And I'll tell you why. We have a situation where people complain about his personality. We all are different. We have different personalities, right? Mr. Cameron has a different personality to Prime Minister Keith Mitchell. He has a different personality to Mr. Webster. He has a different personality to Mr. Ralph Gonzalez. Judge